there's really only two sweeps you need primarily, regardless of their base. And so if you get really quite good at these two sweeps, everything else is going to it's going to be a hell of a lot easier. So it's probably better. You're probably better off being this side of this. So we were working yesterday on grip breaks. I'm keeping Matt back, pushing him at the knees and whatnot. So essentially he starts to come in here. He might be grabbing pant legs and so on, and we'll come on to this. But essentially there's a sweep that, there's a very simple sweep here that I use all the time. You'll see Cron uses it. So I'm keeping control in terms of distance here. He can't really reach my face if he tries to. So this works. What I'm showing works. Self-defense, MMA, no gi, right? So we're in this position. He's standing. So I want to be able to reach this leg easily. Okay. It can be, because I'm maintaining the distance, it can feel like his leg is too far away. Okay. So what I'm going to do to reach is I'm just going to take my shoulder into the middle. And those of you who've been training with me for any time know that the shoulder in the middle is a fundamental element of torque. The shoulder goes into the middle of the base of the connection, standing, ground, everywhere. By twisting, I create tension through my body. Okay, so I can now reach Matt's leg easily. So he can't touch my head, right? But when I choose to, I can easily get to his heel. And I'm just doing this by turning my shoulder into the middle. Okay, when I grip, I go with a hand over grip, not at the heel. If I go at the heel, make sure you can all see this, because this is big. Come around this side. I don't go here. I don't grab his heel, because he can kick his foot out. Just kick your foot forward, and he can move away. I don't mind too much if he moves away from me generally, because if he starts moving too much away from me, I'm going to start getting up. Right? So I'm grabbing here, yeah, and I'm crunching into it. So the more you can crunch into this here, the better. This foot goes here behind his knee, okay, and I begin to straighten up. When I get to here, I go two hands on his foot. I want you to try and get on top now. Come on. I can take all the time in the world to get up without the greatest of athleticism. If I put two on, he can't get back up. So that's all I'm doing. It's a baseball bat grip. Right? So we're here. Anytime I get square to him, at any time we're square. 1, 2, and 2 on. This leg retracts. Yeah, I'm just going to get up. But it doesn't, as long as I get this grip, take your leg out. I just basically pass what I want. I just keep it high, and I pass the guard. Yeah? So one more time. The most important bit on this to begin with is just to get, is this first movement. Before you do the sweep, have a few goes at we're just like here. You know, just create a little bit of pressure, whatever. But we're just here, and I'm just working on this crunching movement, because I can keep this relatively, if I'm concerned about being hit, I keep this relatively far from him. Yeah, in terms of, but I can still reach. Yeah, I'm here, and then I can go to the heel, but if I adjust, I need to stop him kicking. So when I go, I'd rather go. It's almost like I'd rather get here and really connect on this, and use the reset of my feet to take him over, rather than go. When I make that, if I make that switch, there's a danger that he kicks his leg out at some point. Does everyone get that transition part? So I'd rather try to sweep him, keeping my hand here. This will definitely help me. If I do this, it Definitely helps the sweep, but there's a danger he can kick. And he can take his leg out and we get a scramble. So if I'm assuming he's 22 and he does gymnastics, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm letting go, I'm going here, and he's going to start kicking that leg out all the time. That's a ball ache. I've then got to get the grip. Yeah. Whereas if I go here, I get on my side and I go here. When I reset, when I bring my hips back, it actually sweeps it. Yeah, one more time. So it's more I'm sweeping it by going back to being straight on this. So I get here, and then do you feel that?
It's that foot.
Yeah, it's this foot. It's more me pushing him. And immediately here I go 2 on. Yeah, from here it doesn't really matter how. You know, it's going to be. Here he talks about retracting the leg. I can retract the other way. It really doesn't matter as long as I keep hold of that leg with 2 hands, because he can't get up, no matter how much he thrashes around. Yeah. Pass it over a bit. So let's grab a body and give it a go. If you need to go upstairs, more space you can.